Yeah, it did. It did. It did crash, unfortunately. My bad. All right. All right. Hopefully it won't crash now. I updated OBS. Um, so we'll see. My bad. My bad. I don't know why it is, but OBS sometimes will lock straight up and like, I don't know. I gotta figure out why. All right. So we were working on the timescale manager. Wait, object of type. Yeah, no, this is dumb. No, this is dumb. You don't need to do all that. Not at all. So I want these static. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. I don't want them static. So Control F, place that with nada. And current document. Shit. Place that with a space. All right. Because I don't want this static because I want timelines. This is for timeline managers or anything that wants the ability to call via event can use this to have access to those functions. But I could also not have to if the units this is for timeline managers. This is for timelines. It needs to be this way, I believe. I might just add timeline to the name of it. Do I got errors? Did I misspell something? All right, that should do it. What the hell? Oh, why didn't Visual Studio show me those? Generic cloud, no. Don't know why that didn't flag earlier, but oh well. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. No issues found? Okay. Do 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 do. All right. I need to make a class that holds all these sound strings, so I have in one centralized place. I don't want to be doing shit like this all over the place, because if I rename this sound in the Fmod in the future and I got this pasted everywhere, I got to go fix it everywhere. If everyone's using that common class to get the sound name string, then I update it there. Everybody gets in sync when it's much easier to recover from. So I got to make a habit of that. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash this time. That was not bueno. Still. Hopefully I'm not fucking things up bad. Yeah, sometimes, ChatGPT saved me a lot of typing here, but it's fucking messed up a whole bunch of other shit. All right, so now I have a script I can attach. Don't cur. Show me the errors. Where are they at? Where's my screen still? All right. Let's see here. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I got my script right. I'm thinking I'm gonna click this timeline. I think I'm gonna add time scale manager. Thank you. Now I can go to the timeline. Oh, there it is. On the timeline, I'm going to come here. I'm going to click on this animation event, which is, what is this one? That's kind of where I want my event to be. So now I'm going to go here. Now you can, oh, son of a bitch. Doesn't see it. Oh, it's got to be on the unit action camera, not on the timeline. There we go. Now, there we go. Time scale manager, methods, set time. Now I can easily set the time scale via timelines. This is frickin' schwat. I really wish I didn't have to. There's more of a global way to do this, but it's, as far as I can tell, this is, I got to call a function, so I need a script to make that function. We're just going to live with this for now. But at this point, I want to slow down time to half time. And then if, shit. Actually, I'm going to start it sooner because I have animation keyframe events in the melee action that can, the melee action can slow down time with the events. And I want this to be, so if it's a duo animation, I'd rather control it from the camera script for the whole animation sequence. If it's an individual animation played, for right now, I'm going to comment this out for testing. I'm going to leave both in because I want both options. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. So now if I hit play, I should get slow-mo when he goes to cock back to hit. Hands roar. Yeah, we're slow mode. We're at 50. Sweet, so that worked. All right, so we're gonna go back to the timeline and double click this bad boy. We're gonna stop this. All right, so this is the unit action camera position. Um, all right, so let's get the camera where I wanted it. Like for the first frame, I'm going to delete all these keys. We're just going to start fresh. We're going to add reset, fill properties. Shit. Oh, we're going to hit record. Yeah, that's right. My bad. We're recording. We're on the 0 frame. I want to key the position. Gonna align the action camera here. So I'm recording the position. Gonna align with view. So here's our start frame. I'm gonna actually back it up just a little bit more. So I'm gonna align with view. Is there a shortcut for that? Align with view, Control Shift F. Okay. So that's pretty good. Might take it down a notch. Control Shift F. Okay, whatever. Here's the start position. That's going to last until the roar animation finishes. And then we're going to, at the roar animation, now we're just going to cut. So we need to key the current frame. So key, add key. So we've keyed the animation or the rotate. So whenever you want to do a cut and it's not tweening between the two, you should go ahead and key the where it's at, where you want it to be, and then the very next frame. How do I? 157. I don't want it to dick with the mouse. All right, so we're on the very next frame. Now I'm going to move the camera to where I want it. And I want it here, like right here. I'll adjust it as I need to. Control Shift F. Or that's right? I ain't got nothing selected. Control Shift F. There we go. So that one definitely needs to back out. All right, so that's how it's going to start right there. And then I want this to, so this is where we're going to slow down time right here. And halftime was too fast, so I'm going to go quarter time scale, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to edge up, so he's going to be cocking back, right? Like right here. Now I want the camera at this point to be like this. So now I'm going to hit Control. Let's Control Shift F to align with view. God damn it. Align with view. Since I have the camera recording, or this track recording for the action camera, when I move it, it automatically keys it. So now I should have a pretty smooth movement. So he's raw pissed. And that's going to come back just a little further. So the camera needs to come back just a smooch. Let me get to slow down this camera here. There. There we go. Now we're going to select the action camera. That's still not right. That's too slow. Whoa. I wonder, can I, hold on. I'm going to key the field of view. So let's go like 75. No. 50. 60. Oops. So I forgot to key. So before you add something, I always key it at the default. So go ahead and add a key for it right here on the first line. Now we're going to go to the frame before. And key it. Actually, no, we're going to go right here. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna start the FOV going. So we're gonna key the FOV again. Now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna increase the FOV to 70. Let's do 65. So now the FOV should help us kind of capture the shot a little more. Now I want the camera in more on hand. I don't know what this fucking thing is. Still recording. Let's tilt it a little bit like this. Ooh. That's what I want, I think. So, rawr, flying into the, oh yeah. And now right here, we're going to go ahead and set our FOV back. We're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to change camera point of view. So let's go ahead and key the camera position again. So add key, So I want to go to 82, frame 82, and I'm going to now change the camera. Is the camera ortho for some reason? I don't know. Now what I don't want to do is get below the ground. I don't have a ground here to reference for some weird reason. Now I'm going to select the camera and set position. So now we should have a quick cut. So we're going from here to here, here to here. But I want to go back just a smidge. Look up just a smidge. Well, most of this action is going to happen below, so I want to get the character's feet in there. Now let's see how that plays out. Okay. So that timeline is looking good. Rawr, wham. I'm going to do some cool particle effects for the swipe. And then so on the hits, I think I'm gonna make a script that's called an animation event particle. And what it will do is allow me on the timeline to basically, I can set particles in the script and I then can call them from the functions. I think is what I want to do. But let's before we get too much deeper into this, let's see if this is now foolproof. Because look at the values. So if you look at the values on the camera now, it's the positioning is 0.7, 3, 0.8 instead of like 67, 75 or whatever before I parented the camera. And when I first animated it, it was over in the 60s, 70s, the 60, 80s coordinate area. Now that I'm doing the animation here, all I have to do is stage the two characters, play the timeline. The camera should automatically do its thing. And, you know, be awesome. So after we go slow, so we go slow-mo here. We're going to stay slow till right here, I guess. So we'll add another key. So we're going to copy, pardon me, paste. So we're going to go back to normal time. All right, so set time scale normal, and then it's going to play out like normal. So now let's watch this. See how it looks from the beginning. Oh shit, time's slowed down already? How did that happen? Okay, this is going to be amazing, but first I got to fix them. So we're going to start off by setting the time scale to 1. There we go. Now let's hit play. you turned around. Oh, that's badass. One more again. So, hit play. It's pretty damn good. I think this last camera needs to move back a bit. So let's do that. Wish there was a way to go like right to the next keyframe. Oh, there we go. Sweet. All right, so let's stop it. So here's the true test. So if I move the unit and the werewolf, will they stay? Will the camera stay in the right place? And it did. We have the cameras now relative to the timeline animation. Fuck yes. Yes. I'm a genius. I know. I know. Man, that looks so good. Would it look better if the camera just stayed right where, like... So what I'm going to do is copy these frames. Except for the bottom frame. Bring it over here. Paste. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. So over, man, that's just amazeballs. I don't care who you are. That right there is something special. What are you doing back here? So it didn't do it that time. See, it's so weird. So I'm gonna do the field of view thing is looking amazing. So what I got an idea is I'm going to, after it comes back a little bit, right before it goes in, or because it's gonna cut hard like that, I want it to come back really quick. So we're gonna set the field of view here to 40. No, we're going to set it. We're going to add a key. And then we're going to come over here and before we go there, we're going to go back to 40. So now this should kind of ping pong or yo-yo. Goes out, comes back, switches. So back, forward, switch. I don't know about that. Out, in, flip. I also don't want to, I want to actually take this to 60, 50, let's do 50. Oh, shit. Out here, let's do 50. Back and in. Actually, I think I want my starting position to be, shit, I gotta get, oh, don't tell me I've been adjusting keyframes out here. Did I not, did I touch positions? I don't think I repositioned the camera at all. I just changed FOV. All right, let's get back to over here. Hopefully I didn't fuck anything up. Wolf's at 0. I'm at 1. 1.3. 9. 9. There we go. Now if I hit play, does everything still work? Yep, awesome. Very awesome. All right. I gotta get a cup of ice for this soda. It's so warm. I refuse to turn on the air conditioner yet. AC can cause my house bill to be like $500-$600 towards the end of the summer, in the hot peak points. So I get for getting a giant house with freaking giant ceilings and shit. Okay, so I wonder if so what I'm looking for is a kind of like a screen accent, a full screen, whatchamacallit, what I want. So he's got a previewer for his particles. I really like him. I like his work. GeneMoreNo.com. Cartoon FX pack. He has a previewer. I swear he's got a better view than this. So let's find a good streak thing for this one right here. Sword tail slash. Well, that's 360 spiral. Yeah, that actually is probably what I want. Sword tail. It's 180 spiral. So the way this is going to work is I want something a little less. Um, I want that, but 180 thin. There we go. All right, so of all those, I want that one. Take this guy. We're going to exit. We're not playing. Okay, so now we're going to parent it to the werewolf. And we're going to put it on our timeline. So add animation track. Or actually, I just want to activate it. I don't need to animate it. Do I? So I'm going to reset the position on the werewolf. Why can't I see the werewolf? Oh, right, they're over there. Did I fucking key them over there? I just haven't brought them back yet, have I? All right, so they're here. I'm going to hit So I'm going to get this arranged to where it starts right there. So I'm going to take this sword slash and then get an ortho to get this right. So when I hit play, it's from the center. So one, I want to rotate it. Along the arm. There, now it's starting from the top and going to the bottom. I want to scale it down. Hopefully that works. Sweet. Probably a little bigger. Why the fuck did I do that? Fucker. Why did it do that? You fuck. So let's get out the timeline. Let's close it. Okay. There you go. So you are gonna be 001.3. You are 000. We're gonna do something else. All right, now we're going back to the timeline. Okay. Now sword slash. Now it's coming from the way the hand would. So I want to get that top point where the hand is. So I'm going to take this guy here. Right here. You know, a streak trail or a trail renderer would be easier to do this with. Let's turn it off. So I don't think that works in edit mode. So I don't want the streak for, I actually want the streak for this. So let's go ahead and stop it. So for the streak, I'm going to turn it back on, and I want it to happen in front of him now. So here to here, and we're going to rotate 90 degrees or 45, whatever. Is there a deactivate? Oh, okay, wait, I know. Can't record it, so I can only turn them on. And it destroys itself, or well. Okay, this is where I need that script to do the particle effect. Yeah, I think so. But we'll see. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab a cup of ice and stuff. I will be right back. Do do do. All right, already. We're back. We are back. We're back. We're back. All right. So, what I was thinking, I don't want an activation. Maybe I do. When did I do this? I want to know what this damn wall is. It's like this phantom wall that keeps popping up in the inspector. I don't know what it is. So we're going to have, so for unit action camera, we're going to create an empty in here called Duo 1. And this is all stuff related to Duo 1. We're going to put the sword slash in there. We're going to duplicate it, duplicate it. We're going to duplicate. So now I'll take that there. The advantage of doing this instead of off an animation event is I can visually see it happening. With the animation event firing, I think I'm going to have the game running before I can debug this in the timeline. So we'll just see. So obviously we're going to activate a little later on each one. And then hopefully, you know, it looks okay. I think the crappy part about the particle effects is I gotta be in play mode for that to happen also. I want these to deactivate. So hopefully they don't stay active here, because I want to be able to re-enable them. So hopefully, like if I get over here, boom, they're disabled again. So the animation, the timeline should leave those in the disabled state for me. Just fucking brilliant. So next, I'm going to group these guys up. I'm probably going to have to add more. Particles. Oops. All right, so now I got my particle group. Let's hit play. Oh, that's brilliant. Needs to come down a little bit. Animation events would really make this look the best. That's kind of convincing, but can I do timeline markers? Another thing I gotta figure out is she keeps putting, like, she was on flat ground and then after the animation she's a little under the ground. I gotta nip that in the butt. You know what I mean? So this is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to the start of the particle and see if it lines up. And this first one obviously isn't gonna line up. Because it's going to play. So if I select it here, it's going to play way before the hand gets there. So I'm going to bring it. I'm going to save it for not that first one, but this first one. So right as this one goes. So I want to lower that one. So I need to add this as an animation track. Okay. So now I'm going to hit record, and this is a child, so I'm going to record because I'm trying to set the first frame. Oh, no, I don't need to do none of that. As long I can set it and it'll be right from here. So now if I go back to right here, now that's in a good position. There, that's better. And I also want to flip this one around, I think. No. Go away, freaky wall. I want to rotate on the X, I guess. And then that's going to be the first activation. Now the second one, we're going to push back. Now we're going to key forward. We're going to, now we're going to activate the second one right there. Now we're going to key for it again. And our third one is going to be right there. And our fourth, we'll make it right there. We need 1, 2, 2 more. As an activation. Should duplicate the last one, but oh well. All right, so now I can key for. Oh, now we're. Whoops. God damn it. Ugh. So now we're going to activate on 4 or 5. Thankfully, with the timeline, I can get that accuracy of animation events real easily like this. So spawning the prefabs, now I just have them. I know I'm going to use them. They just get turned on and off. So now let's save. Let's go back, let's hit play. Oh, I need to lower all of them. That's right. That's right. We're going to copy component. All of these are going to get that. So now let's see that again. So another thing, so this one is got to rotate every other one. Oh wait, not in play mode. Shit. All that work was just undone. Now you're going to get rotated 180. Pretty sure. That first swing is coming from this way. Yeah. So this one should be swap, yeah. So copy. I don't know what the hell. The first one's right. I flip this one. I paste this one. All these are going to be the first. I paste this one to the alternates, and now it should be. All right, they're all going back and forth. Sweet. Sweet. All right, so now let's hit play. Awesome. Awesome. Now I need swipes for coming up. And it's going to be... Then I'm going to do the blood splats. And then I'll do... some body movement on the character, I think. Maybe not. It's pretty good, I gotta say. It sucks I can't see the particles inside. I think that I need to drop them just a little bit more still. All of them. So let's do that. And let's see what that looks like. Because the money make me handsomer. Yeah, that's better. I almost feel like the... whatchamacallit, particles are too intense to do back to back like that, but can't be right. It just keeps getting better, man. I tell you what. Looks good, looks good. I like it. I like it. All right, so let's see here. So long as I keep animating stuff that is a child, it's got to be that one animation. By the time they get up, it doesn't adjust the. It's got to adjust the Y or something. So two things that need to happen prior to the duo happening. I need to via script rotate the character to look at the victim, look at the attacker. In the duo, and then and then oh yeah, I could slow down time too. I forgot. Feet start right there. Bounce to the ground. Yeah, the feet definitely go lower at the end of that animation. That animation is the culprit. The feet were definitely up here, and now they're down, and she's kind of tilted. So if I click on the unit, I bet you we got some root motion. No? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Anyways. Let me think here. I gotta get it off the robot dance in the beginning. We're in serious mode with this now, so gotta get it more to the final state. All right. Blood particles and then we're done. We'll fix the particle effects on the end and then blood particles. Hold on just a second. I gotta go check something. I think I heard the door. Someone at the door. One sec. All right, I'm actually gonna hop off for now. I gotta go do something. But I will probably. I'm gonna set a schedule and start adhering to it. So that probably's gonna start tomorrow. I'll get it up on the page, and all that goodness. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later.